Hi everyone! In this video, I want to quickly share my experience with CashASAP and what I learned about managing their monthly repayments in the smartest way possible. Section 1. What CashASAP is. So, CashASAP is an online lender that offers short-term credit. In my case, I used them when I needed money fast and didn't want a long approval process. It worked, but like with any short-term loan, the repayments can add up if you're not careful. Section 2, my first lesson, know the total cost. When I took out my first loan, I realized the most important number wasn't the monthly payment. It was the total amount I'd end up repaying. Before accepting anything, I now always check the breakdown, amount borrowed, interest, and any fees. That alone helped me avoid surprises. Section 3, adjusting repayments. One thing I learned early is to pick a repayment plan that actually matches your cash flow. CashASAP usually shows different repayment durations. I found that choosing a slightly longer repayment period made each month easier to manage, even if the total cost was a bit higher. For me, it was about keeping my budget stable and avoiding missed payments. Section 4, how I keep payments affordable. To make the repayments easier, I used a simple method. First, I listed my weekly spending. Then I cut just 1 or 2 non-essentials for the month, things like takeaway lunches or subscriptions I barely used. Those small cuts actually covered most of the repayment amount. This kept me from falling behind or needing another loan to cover the first one. Section 5, repaying early if you can. Another thing worth mentioning, if you're able to repay early, it usually reduces the interest because you're borrowing for fewer days. I did this once when I got overtime pay, and it saved me money. Not a huge amount, but enough to matter. Section 6. Avoiding the mistakes I made. My biggest mistake at the start was taking a loan without planning the repayment into my monthly budget. If you don't map out how you'll pay it back, any loan, not just CashASAP, can put pressure on your finances fast. Now, I treat it like a bill, date, amount, and a reminder set on my phone. This helped me stay consistent and avoid late payment issues. So that's my experience with CashASAP monthly repayments. The best approach is keeping it simple. Understand the total cost, choose a repayment plan that fits your budget, and stay ahead of the payments. If you manage it carefully, it can be a useful short-term option without becoming a long-term problem.